review this program, are we going to review it from all different angles? I mean, are we going to be able to really review this program and say, here's the pros and here's the cons of this program, which is not what we're here to debate or even present today. We're talking about the contract that we have here as new work, new contract moving forward. I'm not, and I told you on my phone call personally, I was not going to engage with the pros and of payment improvement. That's a different meeting at a different time that I hope we have a full perspective on, not just the agency's perspective on that, but also how it's affecting patients, how it's affecting providers, the regulations that are involved with it, the cost of the bureaucracy for implementation and maintenance of that versus what we're gaining in savings. So that's for another time. The purpose of this is to look at this contract in addition to what we're doing. Because I don't want the right hand and the left hand going in two different directions or ignoring what they're doing. And I just see that I don't want to also, because in review committee, the only information I had on this is to provide consulting services in support of this program. And so, you know, that's what I want to hope that we can review to make some determinations before we continue just to march forward, because I want this work with this new consultant group to be meaningful and impactful and not a waste of people's time. So I need to have that assurance and that commitment that we're able to adjust and not realize those penalties and able to adjust when we're seeing that we're spending money here, but we're also spending money in in-state contract with this group to do kind of the same thing. That's the coordination of contracts I'm concerned about.
Well, Mr. Chair, I think it's a great concern, and I think the commitment you're asking for is reasonable. And our expectation, obviously, is up to the task force. Our expectation is what the Stephen Group is looking at, is how the work we're doing now, whether it makes sense, whether we need to change, and you have our commitment that the task force, and obviously my boss says, yes, we want to go a different direction, and with 30 days, we can make those changes and go a different direction. So we can commit to that. I think it's reasonable.